Alright, welcome to today's video. It's another Japanese game. It's called Bouken, Journey in Puzzles. Let's see if we can even play it. So I'm guessing we need to make a square. Oh, I think we gotta do it in here, don't we? Gotcha. Okay, so we can do that. Alright, I get what we're doing here. There's no other... Huh. I mean, I'm assuming that we need to put it in here. But yeah, everything we can do is off. Like, I mean, this is only puzzle 1, but it seems like everything that we go to do doesn't work because of the pieces that we have. Yeah, see, we can't do it that way. It has to be that one. Yeah, it makes no sense. Am I missing something? Because we can't do any of that. I mean, this one can only literally fit in 2 directions. But the other one doesn't. Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I am very confuckled here. This is only puzzle 1, and it doesn't make sense. Like, there's only so many things you could do. Because you can't flip-flop it any other direction, there's nothing we can do about it. It makes no sense. I mean, theoretically, that should just be able to flip over. But it doesn't. Like, those two are impossible to do it the other direction. Okay, we hit start. That's how we... Okay. That's really weird. I would never... Like, I was just done. I had to push buttons. But start actually flip-flops it. I mean, like they're eventually taking control of... or having you take control of all the buttons. That's good. There's no pause or anything, which you don't need. Alright. So now that makes more sense. Alright. So we can hit start and do it that way. Alright, so what do we want to do here? And then we need to worry about that piece, huh? Alright, now that we know we can hit that button and do that better. See, these kind of games are perfect for Game Boy. Like, it's these kind of games that the Game Boy was almost built for. Like some RPGs as well. I don't think that the Game Boy was really suited for a lot of really action-y games, but puzzles definitely are like a key component. And on top of that, like I said, turn-based RPGs as well, I feel like are definitely... Huh. Do we need... I mean... Interesting. Do we have to use everything? Kind of the question, but it seems like it. Like this one doesn't even feel like it's gonna fit anywhere. So I guess not. So we don't necessarily need to use all the parts. Yeah, that simple knowing that the start button reverses things definitely just actually makes this so much so easy. Because we knew what we needed to do, but no buttons were doing it. And you don't really think to push start in order for that to happen. Oops. Alright, we're going to just start off with the basics. Yeah, that's not going to get us there. This one would, but we need that elsewhere. That's not getting us there either. It seems like, yeah, we keep running into that spot where it seems to be that piece that we got. Alright, let's take this out. There we go. I mean, all in all, just a decent little puzzler. It's kind of like a reverse Tetris, kind of. I mean, once you understand what all the buttons do, the game's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's a fun little puzzler. You know, there's nothing over the top or, you know, no bells, no whistles. It's a very basic, straightforward puzzler. It's fairly enjoyable. Like, it's almost relaxing. The music is decent enough. The countdown is just, it's going up, not down, so you don't have the worry of, oh my god, we're running out of time or anything like that. It's just, figure out the puzzle. And that in and of itself is just enjoyable and fun. Kind of throw some stuff together first and see what how it looks. And then go from there. Alright, so that goes to the full thing. But yeah, with that, with no worries about timing out or anything like that, like it just really brings the game into being a lot more enjoyable. I mean, all in all, it's a puzzler. They're not necessarily getting even overly extensively difficult. I mean, it's only level 6, 5 and 6, so I mean, you're expecting it to just incrementally get harder. It's kind of cool that every level you get a new, you know, kind of shape, and it's interesting how long that's going to go on for. Usually the shape that they give you is usable or is expected to be used on the first one, not necessarily anything else. But like I said, it does feel like a reversed Tetris. Okay, yeah, that can't be used there, at least. And that's not going to get us where we need to be. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's not going to get us there either, is it? No. Not to mention we already moved this one out of there and did that already. That shape can't be done. So pretty much you start to learn what shapes can and can't be even used in certain spots. This one actually is not bad for everything. Just have to be spatially aware. Huh, this one's a good one. I wonder if you can do stuff like that. Nah, nothing will actually fit there anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Huh. Yeah, see, that won't get us there. Can't do that. I can't do that. Oop. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. And that's the one we have to use too. Well, I mean, we don't have to, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a prerequisite for this one. I don't think there's anything we could do as far as that goes. So, we got our work cut out for us on this one. Yeah, that's not going to work there. Huh. We have enough things that that shape isn't bad at the moment. I mean, we can do this there, but we can also do it on other parts too. Oops. Alright, so that's not going to work anywhere right now. No, we ain't getting there from there, are we? Kind of screwing around just to see what shapes we want to do. And then we can adjust once we get things kind of somewhat situated. Like, see, that kind of works to a point. Yeah, that's not going to fit anywhere. Huh, this is a good one. Yeah, I don't think this is going to... We keep running into where it's exactly the right shape for that one again, but not what we're looking for. I don't see that doing anything either. Oh, actually, I mean, it could, but not really. Yeah, that won't be able to do that. Back to that shape again, huh? Jesus. Alright. No, not gonna get there. Huh. I don't see how that's going to get there. Yeah, I can't get there. Wow, this one went really good quickly, didn't it? Huh, let's see, what can we do here? Wowsies. I mean, I feel like we just did this on the other side, and I don't think any of these can form the right shape that we need. Oh, there it is. There it is. Took us 10 minutes to get there, but we got there, and that's a good quality puzzle. So all in all, the game is just fine. Like, perfect game for Game Boy. One disadvantage I think that I don't like is it doesn't seem like there's a well, actually I think the password might be the... I don't know if that's the shape or if that's the password. But the one downside I would say I'd have with this game is if there was no password feature, is a little disappointing because, I mean, if you memorize what you need to do, you can go through it quickly. But I think having to go do it again and again and again is a little disappointing. So, all in all, like, the game is fun, the game is functional, a perfect game for Game Boy. It's actually a fun puzzler when it's relaxing. You don't have that same, it's completely different in reverse of Tetris, where we're kind of playing Tetris, but without the constant high speed changing everything. Like, this game you get to relax and enjoy the figuring out the puzzles, which can in and of itself does actually become a pretty relaxing, enjoyable thing, rather than having clocks and speed ups and all these things that, you know, definitely have their place in other games. But this one is such more of an enjoyable game when you don't have to worry about any rushing. You could just sit there, relax, and enjoy figuring out the puzzle with no time limits, with no nothing. And I like that aspect of this. It becomes a much more enjoyable, just relaxing game. So if you like puzzles, if if you enjoy these things and you want something that's a little bit more relaxed, down to earth, rather than a time-based rush, figure it out, hurry, to where, you know, you're working different parts of your brain, different things going on, then I highly recommend this game. It's very basic, it's very fundamental, but it's actually very enjoyable. The puzzles are really well done, and we're only on 7. 6 took us 10 minutes. You can figure that you're going to be starting to spend a lot of time figuring out all these random shapes, sizes, all these things. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining. Until next time, you guys have a good one.